Hi students, we meet again. Hope you are doing just great wherever you are. MUET speaking assessment is what we are going to look at for today's lesson. Part 1 used to be called Task A is for individual presentation. Meanwhile, Part 2 or Task B is for group discussion. But we are going to look at the situation or the stimulus given later. So, how is it going to work? Part 1, Individual Presentation. Read the stimulus given. Prepare your ideas within 2 minutes. And later you have to present your ideas in 2 minutes. So, this is the same as the previous format. Let's move on to the sample question. Sample question, Part 1, Individual Presentation. Television is a necessity in our house. Discuss the benefits of watching television. So this is the situation or the stimulus given to the candidates. Candidate A, you have to give a presentation to your class. Talk about latest news or trends. Focus on the blue words or phrases given here. Your presentation should revolve around that main idea. So candidate B, talk about entertainment. Candidate C, talk about educational programs provided. And lastly, candidate D, talk about cultural experiences. Okay, some notes here. Prepare your ideas 2 minutes. And later you have to present your ideas in 2 minutes. Do not forget the salutation. Do not forget to have slightly introduction and continue your presentation. Listen and jot down notes while the other candidate is presenting. This is for your benefits in part 2 group discussion. If I'm not mistaken, you cannot ask any questions while doing the speaking assessment. So once you are ready, please read and understand the main idea given to you and try to develop a good presentation too. Bear in mind your marks are depending on your ideas and supporting details, examples, organization or flow of thoughts, your maturity level and how persuasive your presentation is. Since many candidates email me personally, so I'm sharing video clips to help you to find suitable references as you can practice before the exam itself. For the outlining process, you may watch my videos on an outline for oral presentation, MUET speaking task A, and if you want to develop an organized outline, you can also watch my video on paragraph writing technique. So if you don't want to watch, you can skip. Let's take a look at an outline of a speech or oral presentation. So the topic is the disadvantages of being a procrastinator. So we have to introduce the subject or the focus, procrastinator. So procrastinator likes to postpone his action. Habits of procrastinating may affect other people. So the first idea would be promote negative stress towards other people. The supporting detail would be could experience anxiety, stress, breakdown, and the impact would be you are the one who will be leading them to have heart attack. The next point would be could lead to a poor product, incompetent presentation, and people might have negative impression towards you, incompetency. And lastly, if necessary, you can give suggestion, set a good timetable, prioritize, arrange your time in certain order. So practically, this is an outline. Okay, we have here sample paragraph writing technique. So I'm taking candidate A's point, coming up with the budget. Okay, let's see how am I going to introduce. Money is an essential thing in our life these days. So in my opinion, coming up with a budget can help us to spend money wisely. So the red color means topic, sentence. Okay, main idea number one, to plan, control and manage our spending habit. So my supporting details would be buy necessary things, differentiate the needs and the wants, prepare some money for emergencies, investment and saving. And main idea number two, to keep you out of debt. And my supporting details would be avoid missing payments, to focus on future goals, housing, car loans, avoid being blacklisted. Let's see paragraph technique writing. Topic sentence should be written as your first sentence. This is regarding your thesis statement. So you take the main idea and you put as your first sentence. It is the main idea of the whole paragraph. Supporting details, you are explaining your ideas, focus on your topic sentence. While explaining, include good and relevant examples. Examples are important to illustrate your ideas, perceptions, knowledge, and so on and so forth. You can include cause and effect, narration, description, chronology of events, and so on and so forth. Last but not least, you should have concluding sentence or concluding statement should be written as your final sentence. Emphasize your topic sentence to close the whole paragraph. Magic words, thus, therefore, hence, as a result in general. Part 2, Group Discussion. Again, you have to read the stimulus given, slightly different than task B. Prepare your ideas. So this time around, you will be given 3 minutes and discuss within 8 to 12 minutes. You can take turns and give examples. Okay, this is the sample question for task B from the previous format. Situation will be like this, and the difference would be number 1, 2, 3, and 4. There is no candidates written over here, and the blue words or the blue phrases are the one that you are going to discuss within the group discussion. And for task B, normally you will be given 10 minutes. But in the new format, you will be given 8 to 12 minutes. Okay, let's take a look at the latest format. Okay, if you still remember, the part 1 given to you is the benefits of watching television and whatnot. But this time around, the question is slightly different, but still in the context of television. Situation, watching television can bring impacts impacts towards young children. In your group, discuss some ways for parents in limiting their children's screen time. So the key words, watching television, many impacts. What kind of impacts, good or bad? Young children, how young is young? Discuss some ways, so what are the ways? And who involved? Parents. What are they supposed to do? Limiting their children's screen time. So let's take a look. How to limit screen time for young children? So the given point, observe your child's behavioral changes, encourage other activities, remove your television completely, set limited viewing times, set the example. So at the end of the discussion, try to decide the best way for parents in limiting the screen time for their children. Although 8 to 12 minutes are given to the whole group, it doesn't mean you have to divide among yourself equally. Like candidate A, 2 minutes, candidate B, 2 minutes, so on and so forth. And when you reach candidate D, it's going to be the end of the discussion. So what you can do is you have to take turn. The reason why it is called a group discussion is simple, to discuss something as a group. So take turns, initiate conversation like you are talking to your friends, use gestures, ask for opinions, agree and disagree on certain things. Be professional yet interesting. While discussing the issues given to you. What do I mean by be professional? So if the other candidates disagree with you, you can accept their opinion in an appropriate manner, and you can actually voice out your opinion. You can stand firm on your decision, or you can negotiate point of view so that you can handle the discussion. So level of maturity will be a benefit for you. So how to observe your child's behavioral changes? So you can give example. What are the activities can be done? Is it okay to remove your television completely? And what are the examples set by the parents? And how many times the children can watch television, or when is the suitable time for them to watch television? Examiners will look forward to your flow of conversation, your level of maturity, good supporting details, and the way you handle yourself during conversation, as I mentioned earlier. Although you feel bad, although you feel sad, people disagree with you, but be professional, smile, and be active, interactive in the group discussion. At the end of the discussion, try to reach an agreement on the best idea. If possible, one idea. If not possible, you can at least choose another one. But still, you have to have good connection in between. Let's end our topic today with some important notes. You can prepare your ideas 3 minutes. You can continue, or you can develop a new idea from part 1 just now, and you can add some more ideas. Group discussion, try to be as interactive as possible, ask questions, ask opinions, be firm on your decision, or you can negotiate ideas and whatnot. Okay, in your discussion, you can support, you can oppose, but in an appropriate manner. Give opinions, give suggestions, give examples, so on and so forth. So I hope you can practice on your own. Try to reduce your grammar mistakes while talking, and practice good tone and intonation while talking. If you have any questions, you can always email me, and you can always contact me. I'm here to help you as much as possible. So bye for now. Thank you.